Hey, this is Anthony Cesari with SuccessForYourSongs.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about how you can write a chorus that has the same words as choruses typically do, but it takes on a different meaning every time you hear it because of the words that you choose for your verses. So I'm going to be showing you an example of how I did this in one of my songs called We Built This Bridge of Words. So let's start off by having you check that out, and when you do that, please try and pay as much attention to the lyrics as you can so that when we come back and talk about those, we can really get into this idea of recoloring our choruses. So do that, and while you do, I'll be watching videos of puppies. Okay, so let's talk about what you heard. So if we take a look at the first verse, it's really about two people meeting and connecting through conversation. Right, so that pretty much comes across in all of the lines. From our first conversation, we connected, which somehow shifted to our dreams and how we knew our chosen paths. Our words were like ropes that were cast from our lips. So, all this kind of language that implies that this conversation was connecting them. And then when we come into our chorus, we built this bridge of words. It holds us securely together. Suspends us over risks. We're clever. We built this bridge of words. So that bridge of words is this positive thing that happened as a result of the conversations from when they first met. Now we go into the second verse. Second verse moves this story along, right? So now if you read through the lines of the second verse, all of a sudden it's about time passing, and this line in the lyrics says a lot about what this verse is all about, but now our conversations are just empty sentences. Troubles eat away at us, but neither of us mention them. So this bridge that used to complete us is now an obstacle between us. So all this kind of language is implying that there's still talking that's happening, but it's not meaningful, and instead it's become this obstacle between these two people. So now with that turn in the story in the verses, we go into the chorus, which has the exact same words, and we built this bridge of words. It holds us securely together. Now as an obstacle, right? Before it was something that held them together in a positive way. Now it has a negative connotation. It suspends us over risks. We're clever. We built this bridge of words. So now the words in this chorus have a different meaning, because of what we heard in the second verse. So they're colored differently. Okay, so now when we come into the bridge, we get a similar kind of thing that happens in the bridge. So here, this is an example of, a lot of times you may hear me talk about avoiding cliches when you can. And if you are going to use a cliche, find a way to give it a new meaning so that it doesn't, it's not a cliche if you're, painting that cliche with a different meaning than it usually has. So that's what happens in the bridge here. It starts off by saying we need to burn our bridges down by blazing words of good intent. Burn our bridges now to get us close again. Usually when you're talking about burning a bridge, it's a negative thing, right? Like it's like a path that you're never going to go down again, a relationship that you're not going to have anymore. In this case, this bridge, the bridge of the song, takes this idea of burning a bridge and turns it into a positive, because it's acknowledging that bridge that was built from the second chorus is a negative thing, and you need to burn that bridge down in order for them to get close again. So that's what happens in the bridge. And then we go back into the final chorus. So now we built this bridge of words again, and now it's picked up the meaning from the bridge, the section before it. I know this is confusing. We're talking about bridges in a song and, bridges being built metaphorically. But, now it's picked up the meaning from the section that's before it. And it's talking about we built this bridge of words, and now it's that thing that they need to, disassemble in order to get close again. So you could see how when you're thinking about each section of your song and knowing that your chorus is going to have the same words every time, you can think about how to construct your lyrics for each section in a way that will recolor your choruses every time you hear them. And you don't have to go as extreme as I did here. I mean, in this song, I had the first verse, took on a positive connotation, and then went to the chorus, and the chorus took on that positivity as well. And then the verse that flipped then became a lot more negative, and then the second chorus basically meant the opposite of what the chorus did. So you don't have to go that extreme where you're totally flipping the whole idea of the song, but it is something to keep in mind. Like, how can you, as you're moving your story forward, how can you still make the chorus interesting and still make the chorus feel new when it's going to be saying the same thing? So this is a cool technique for you to mess around with when you're writing lyrics. If you feel like you're just writing things all the time and you're not sure where to go next, you can start to think about what each section is going to say, and that will help you then get into the details of each line and get into the nitty gritty of your lyrics. Okay, so I hope you found that information helpful. If you'd like to hear this song again, I got a link for it right on the screen here where you can also listen to it and save it on your streaming service. And if you'd like a lot more techniques just like this one for improving your lyric writing, I've got a couple of free cheat sheets that you can download by tapping on the screen here. And if you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel to stay updated on your latest songwriting videos, you can tap our logo on the screen for that. And I'll also have links to that stuff below this video. So thank you for checking this out. I'll talk to you in the next one. We built